Just a quick look at the rules then. Unfortunately, the round limit is 1 minute 30, not the 2 minutes 30 shown on your screen. But other than that, the rest of the rules are right. It's first to 6 rounds, and with a 45-second delay on the bomb timer once it is planted. And of course, once the player dies, there is no respawn.
Yes, of course. And I'm going to ask you now, I'm going to put you on the spot now, Gucci. If TCM are going to come back and try and win this search and destroy round, what player is it that you reckon is going to have to try and drive that momentum for that team?
See, now you've already called this yourself, really, in the form of Rich, haven't you?
A little bit.
Well, I think Monksy.
You think Monksy?
Monksy and Rich, deadly duo.
They are. I mean, you can see them now on your screen, both nearest to the camera, and they look relatively.
They look composed still.
Yeah, they do look composed.
They don't look worried.
They don't look worried at all. Their heads haven't gone down. They've accepted that first map, and they've kind of just seem to have already forgotten about it. And yeah, the Fariko lineup over to our right hand side look very pumped. They're just discussing some strategies and some classes.
Parasite gives the thumbs up over to the TCM lineup, and are we going to get things underway?
Well, you can see the strats right there coming from Killer. Trying to talk to Karma about what exactly needs to be done in the search and destroy game. Currently rocking that pink headset. Been rocking it all event. But the game is going to get started and underway. Let's have a look. Who is going to be on attack first? It's going to be TCM on attack first. Now, this is the player I really want to watch. Well, we'll flick through, see if anyone is using. No, they're not.
Unusual, I thought. Perhaps. Maybe it's on the dual band as the secondary. Who will know? Let's have a quick look at this. Let's stay on board with Rich first of all.
Well, we'll know if he goes towards top blue.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Of course, we are playing out into the venue, so we do need to be a little bit quieter and more discreet from time to time.
Oh,
and we have just been turned down.
Awesome.
So we'll do it on the. We'll go to we will go on to a listening, perhaps a little bit further on into this search and destroy, maybe on the CTF. We will see how things develop.
Well, Parasite started this search and destroy very, very well. He's managed to pick off 2 kills. Now on board with Jake, who did shut down Parasite, but it's already a 2 versus 3 scenario in favor of the Fariko lineup. Jake actually choosing to pick up that sniper rifle. He has got that bomb. Dual band trying to just pre-aim that top orange area. I don't think he's going to see anyone there now.
Killer shout and get turned on there, but I haven't seen any kills on my bottom left. Perhaps he managed to avoid some bullets over on the right-hand side. If we just bring up that minimap, Jake.
Jake just unscoped at the worst time possible, but 29 seconds left. They're going to need to try and go towards a bomb site. They've left it very, very late, and it looks like they are going to be heading towards
This is one of the problems that I've noticed with a lot of teams on this 1 minute 30 search and destroy. Jake there with big shots onto Miracle. That levels things up 2 versus 2 as Jake is pushing through. Flux making a kill. Karma left 1 versus 1. Jake making his way over. Of course, he was the last person on that radar. He knows where he was. But where is he now? Jake, unfortunately, not making that kill.
Too smart. Use your brain, you brainless bastards.
Well, apparently they are too smart. So Jake rushing that kill. But he didn't have enough time to go for that plant. He was too far away. And Fariko have come up trumps there.
I thought that they were going to get themselves back into that. We will stay on board with Fariko now as they go onto the attacking side. Let's get on board with Killer to start things off. Of course, the most vocal out of that lineup.
Yeah, and it just happens he's sat next to us as well.
Yeah, that always happens. I mean, Josh sits there as well.
Yeah.
And when in that casting seat, it is rather off-putting, I must admit. But we are on board with Killer, who has been to this Blackpool Norbreck Castle Hotel before. He placed third, I believe, with Thea that time.
Yep. He's just going to be playing a very patient game right now of this attacking side. It's 2 versus 2. Now he's going to try and push it. We'll just have a quick flick. He has someone to his left-hand side. He's going to see him as well, but taken down by Flux.
So let's get on board with that one remaining player. That is Karma. Of course, he came up trumps in that last round. The shots went a little bit astray there as he did manage to land bullets, but not enough. Pulls out the sniper. Nobody at the end of that road as Monksy takes him down.
I think that was Monksy with a sniper of his own there. Yep, it was indeed that nice headshot coming from Monksy. Just trying to get the nice line of sight. So look at that. The accuracy right there. Such a small error for judgment there. And he managed to hit that headshot. Fantastic play. And that's going to level things up.
You cannot deny at all that was a nice shot from Monksy. And, of course, Fariko had nothing to say about that. If you are joining us over from America, it is currently nearly 3 p.m. over here in the UK. We are on board with Rich as it stands.
We're
on
getting a schedule as well, which is nice. Everything is running smoothly so far.
Please touch the wood now. Please touch wood.
Yeah, of course. But back on board with TCM on the attacking side, on board with Rich, who is playing very, very passive. He's anticipating a Fariko rush. And this is something I've noticed. Teams don't seem to be rushing on Search and Destroy. I've not understood really what the point is in having someone really check the flank, because I'm yet to actually see any team go for a rush on this map.
I think essentially what they do is they wait and, I don't know, not necessarily hope that they get spotted, but if they all move over to B, they sort of wait to get spotted at B and then wait for the A defenders to come and flank round the back of them. But now Rich has pushed up a little bit. Unfortunate shots, but he's still in the same place, destroying that trophy system. Picks off another one just for good measure.
Easy 100 points right there, so that should
he's
help
been
him
shot
towards
at as well.
Score streaks. He's trying to pre-aim where he thinks that Fariko player is going to go for a better line of sight on him.
Let's just bring up the mini-map now, as we do see Rich pushing through. That bomb has just gone down. There's a player on the back left. Rich trying to provide some cover to his teammate. Only 20 seconds left on that clock, and once again left very, very late. But Monksy picking off Karma. Rich goes for the kill on Miracle. Is it 1 versus 1? No, it's 1 versus 2. This is going to have to be an incredible play from Monksy, as he does push through. Does see that player. He's going to have to challenge, but Miracle takes him down. Monksy just tried to bide his time a little bit too long.
He didn't have the time to buy either, really, did he? He only had 15 seconds left when he was trying to go for that play. I think he was just trying to go for the 1 kill, maybe just try and stay alive, build on those score streaks. But he has been shut down by Miracles. Nice play from him. Decided to just actually challenge that, because he knew if he got the kill, great stuff. He's going to build on his own score streaks. If he died, doesn't really matter, because there wasn't enough time to plant that bomb anyway. So we'll get back on board with Fariko, and let's actually look at the
Let's have a look at somebody else this
Miracles
time. Let's go on board with Miracle first of all here. He is 5-2. He's had a good start to this game. It's currently 2-1 to Fariko as well. So they are just looking to extend this lead. Parasite with the first blood onto Rich, getting out sniped there. I would have thought Rich had a sniper of his own, as he's just trying to move up this right-hand side. Looks if they are going for an A push, just making sure nobody's flanking behind them here. That is what Miracle's doing. He's using the cover of this big tin building, and Killer making a kill as well. And Miracle shaky shots onto Jake. Let's get on board with that 1 versus 4 player. That is going to be Monksy. If there's a time to shine, this is it. Monksy 1 versus 4 against Fariko. Impact doesn't manage to even make the first kill there, as Miracle manages to get the bullets onto him.
And that's Miracle's on a 6 kill streak right now. He has that RCXD, and he can use that now. I think he's going to be very, very close to his second score.
If Monksy would have been able to make that, there was a player going to plant the bomb, and that would have put him in a 1 versus 2. Would have known where the bomb was down. Might have been in himself in a better position. But, of course, it's all ifs and buts. All of hindsight.
Hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Exactly. We're going to get on board with, go on board with either Jake or Flux. We've not really seen too much of them. We're on board with Jake, who's currently top fragging for his team. 4-4 Rich. Oh, I called Rich and Monksy both joint standout players on this Search and Destroy. Rich needs to pick it up if that is going to come true. As Jake just going to the same sort of spot as what we saw Miracle do, which obviously means it's
drawing first blood there, shutting down Monks with that sniper rifle. And Parasite's been so proficient with that, you know, arguably, if you can't try and out-snipe him, which we saw Rich fail at last round, you kind of just have to try and not go to any of those points where he's going to be sniping and just try and rush him.
Exactly. Perhaps we should be seeing some implementation of the smoke grenades.
Yes.
Would, of course, benefit. However, if Parasite has got the thermal scope on that sniper, they don't want to help him out.
Well, Jake, for now, just trying to secure this A-bomb site. He's going to see someone top B. Nice play from him. Didn't even need to challenge that. Flux is going to take down Killer.
3 versus 3 now. On board with Jake, who's around that bomb site. Does see a player on the right-hand side. Just going to spray. Does manage to land onto Karma. Let's get on board with that 1 player left alive. That is going to be Miracle for the 1 versus 3. Only 25 seconds left on the clock. He is on the defense as well. I would have thought that bomb's going down. Yeah, it's now 44 seconds. And Miracle's got 3 players to take out.
He has got the R60 and he is on his Hellstorm.
Oh, he's going to actually use that.
I think what he's going to do here is
he's
just try
and
go for the
score
streaks.
Yeah,
so he's trying to go for the
score
streaks. He knows that realistically this clutch isn't necessarily going to be on. He was too far away. And he's just going to be trying to check, see if he can pick off a cheeky little kill. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if they've all gone towards the sort of top orange area. But they does actually connect with Rich. So smart play from him. And you can see he's just going to back off. Doesn't need to go for the bomb. So this is really intelligent play from Miracles. He's very, very close to this Hellstorm. He may actually try and pick off 1 more kill. This is ambitious play from him.
He should just go up top, sort of, not necessarily camp, but just sit on a head glitch, which he is going to do. So he's not going to challenge, because obviously he's played the whole round for that score streak and he's not too far away from it.
The problem is that bomb blowing up is going to give the Planter 200 points now. If the Planter was still alive, who was it with the bomb? Can you remember?
I cannot. I must apologise to you.
I'm not sure if it was Jake, but if it was either of those 2 TCM players left that's alive, they are going to have an extra 200 points as well. So that's going to build towards their score streaks. As we'll get on board with...
Go on board with Carl.
Should we see Parasite?
We've not seen Parasite. He
He
has been really effective with that sniper rifle, especially early on, and he has got the thermal scope on. So obviously, like I said last round, you don't want to be using the smokes if there is an enemy player with a thermal sniper, as you will just be seen. You're sort of highlighted on the screen, in fact, sort of like the target finder, but through the smoke. King Jake there with the first kill onto Miracle. Jake having a much better game than potentially what he did last game, as Killer kept reminding us that Jake wasn't having a good game on that hard point. But Parasite has managed to stun somebody over on that A bomb site, unless that was his teammate, but I don't think any of them were pushed up enough for it to be them. He throws that stun over, goes for the sniper bullet. No, he's not going to do so, but I think he may have seen somebody. Yeah,
he was just peeking around to see if he could try and get vision on any of the TCM players. He may have just had a sneaky peek of someone, but again, leaving it very, very late to try and get this bomb down. 40 seconds left. Impact up 3 rounds to 2 in this Search and Destroy and Cargo. They obviously won that first map.
If I'm honest, I think they're playing for Miracle's kill streaks.
It looks kind of like that's what they're trying to do, but I think Miracle's actually, Miracle's actually went down
my apologies.
First.
Do apologise.
So let's see now if Parasite can challenge. He's going to have someone in the bottom crate. Shuts down Jake. Immediately spins around. They only have 19 seconds left, so they have dedicated themselves to aim. How has Parasite stayed alive? There we go. Does get taken down by Rich. Killer and Karma up against Rich, Monks, and Flux. Bomb is not even going to be planted. He's going to go for the clutch kills. Takes down one. Immediately spins to his left. Taken down there by Monksy.
Leveled the scores there from Monksy. 3 apiece now between the two sides on this Search and Destroy Cargo. Of course, TCM were down 3-1, so they are bringing this back very, very nicely. But I don't think there's any score streaks on the board for either team as it stands.
No, I think the R60 was used by Miracle, so he obviously lost that, died straight away in the beginning of that round, so he isn't going to be able to build on any. We'll have a quick flick through, though, just to make sure we are, in fact, correct.
See, now we've not actually seen any defensive sides. Do you think we should give the defensive side a quick look in?
Would you like to?
Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Let's go on board with Karma. We've not really seen too much of him. He himself is sniping, going for that top barrel. His head is not even going to be visible behind that. So if somebody strays onto that, then...
I feel sorry for them.
Yes, exactly. But now he's just going to chuck that stun over the top, try and find if there was anybody out on that bomb. He actually destroyed an RCXD car with that.
Wow.
Don't know if that was intentional or just a random guess, but that was nice play from Karma as he earned himself 125 points for his troubles. And now he's going to push up this left-hand side. Got the dual band and is now using that assault rifle. Just hard aiming a tin crate there, waiting for somebody to push round.
Very surprised if someone was going to rush round about there. I think he's just waiting for the time to tick off. We'll have a quick look at our map view, and you can see TCM, they've gone 3 towards that A bomb site, 1 towards that right B side.
It looks as if they're sort of going to be clashing heads here, and Parasite quick to get the first kill onto Flux. 3 versus 4, 3 versus 3 now because of Monksy.
Yeah, Monksy managed to take down Parasite, 27 seconds left, and has Karma just seen someone on that A-bomb site? It's been planted. Very sneaky play from TCM.
Is he still on that bomb? Is he behind it? I'm not too sure. 39 seconds left on that clock as Karma, we are still on board with him, have been for the entire round, and he's just looking up top, waiting for anybody just to check that bomb. They're not going very aggressive on here.
Karma knows someone's going to be flanking, and here he comes. He's going to run straight into his bullets. Nice play from him.
2 versus 2. That bomb is still down, needs to be diffused. Karma and Killer. Killer managed to make that kill. Let's get on board with the 1 versus 2. That is going to be Jake. Karma still on that bomb. Does manage to get away from that, and Rich doesn't need to challenge, just needs to bide it out. And it looks like Karma's not even going to go for the defuse, and he's going to give TCM the lead here. Karma runs off the map to make sure that Rich doesn't manage to get the points. But
it's worth mentioning that we have to reiterate exactly what Karma's done there, because some of you may think, why does he just kill himself? That doesn't make sense. By killing himself, he has presented the opposition team getting the points for that bomb being detonated.
Exactly. The bomb detonation gives the attacking team 200 points.
Yep.
So that was well worked from Karma. And, of course, no points for the kill either.
True. Very true. Just so suicide is something that we've seen a fair few teams implement, but it is a legitimate strategy.
Yep, let's go on board with Flux. We'll watch a defense once again, but this time from TCM's view, as he's pushing down his right-hand side. Bring up the minimap just 1 second, see if he's going to come head-on-head with somebody, which he isn't.
Right-hand side completely open.
It all depends as whether he's going
to go for a flank. It depends. If he's going to be aggressive here, this could work out.
There has just been a kill made on that top area. Killer's gone very aggressive, taking down Jake once again. And we're on board with Monksy, who's trying to secure this A bomb site, and it has just gone down under his nose. And 40 seconds left to defuse it. 3 versus 4 in favour of Fariko. And this is literally neck and neck search and destroy here, Ben.
It really is. I mean, right now TCM with the 1 round advantage. Killer has taken down Rich, though, so there's only going to be 2 TCM players alive. And look how defensively Monk's going to have to be. See someone drop down on the A bomb site. Gonna have to back off though, and this looks very, very good for Fariko Impact right now. It doesn't look like TCM are going to be able to get the defuse.
1 versus 4, 18 seconds for Ryan Monks. This is not going to happen, but 1 kill for against Killer there. Ooh. That will have shut down Killer's streaks as well, which is good from him because, of course, Killer made the first 2 kills in that round. So Monksy made 1 kill, and it was the most crucial of the 2.
That's going to level things up. 4 rounds apiece now.
Nothing really separating these two sides on the search and destroy. It's still, of course, possible for TCM to win this and level things up on map count. Fariko were 3-1 up in the first place, though. Now tied 4-4.
Get on board with TCM on the attacking side now. Let's see if they can try and produce the goods. It is 1-0 in the series. 2 Fariko Impact in this best of 5. It's a winners bracket semi-final. TCM versus Fariko Impact. Currently on board with TCM Rich.
Rich just going for a little bit of a pre-spray with that assault rifle down that left-hand side. Not look like he's using the sniper on this round. If we just bring up the scoreboard, how is Rich currently playing? 4 and 6. He's picked it up. He was 0 and 4 at one point, so he has picked that up a lot, and that indicates how well it's gone as a team there, because as soon as he started playing well as well, they started bringing the rounds back 3 versus 3 halfway into this round.
Yeah, Rich knows there's going to be someone over towards that top.
Just went for a quick pop shot.
But he has actually moved, so Rich is going to be checking that spawn.
Oh, bomb's going down, look.
It is. Bomb is going down at A. It's still 3 versus 3. Bomb does get detonated.
Does manage to get away as well. Moving in towards that middle map. We just see has been shot, so one of the players has revealed his position. Jake currently EMP'd as well, retreating around the back area. 35 seconds left on that clock. Oh, Flux with the vital kill on Miracle. That was probably the most crucial kill of them all to start with. Parasite takes down Flux 2 versus 2. Only 25 seconds left. And Jake does see a player. Did he see him?
He did see him. I think he knows he's there. He doesn't need to challenge
He's called it out to his teammate, of course, there. My apologies. Just checking that bomb. There's somebody flanking around the outside. Jake manages to take down Parasite. Get on board with that 1 player left alive, Ben. Let's see what Karma can do. He's nowhere near that bomb. Is he going to jump off again? No.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
Well, he got the kill on Rich there. But then
was it actually Jake yesterday on the side stage that made a 1v3 whilst jumping off the map?
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, apparently Brycey.
Apparently he got the 1v3, but he managed to kill him in mid-air before he actually killed himself. So he still carried through those score streaks to the next round. It was phenomenal play.
Apparently Brycey was so loud, and these headsets have got sort of a volume control on them, where if you go too loud, then they do actually cut out.
Yep.
And Brycey was that loud, screaming that it went. But now Fariko trailing 5-4 here. TCM looking the more dominant of the two on the search and destroy, despite being neck and neck. And Fariko need to win this round, and that would, of course, still give them the option to go 2-0 into the lead. But Monksy shining through there, taking down Killer early on, and Jake with a big kill. Flux as well, 1 versus 4 for Karma to keep them in this search and destroy. No, I do apologise.
2 versus 2.
2 versus 2. I don't know what I read there.
Well, how can the Fariko lineup try and play this?
I got overexcited, Ben.
You got overexcited. Well, don't worry.
Oh.
It's 2 versus 2. Bomb being planted. Karma looks like he's going to go towards top orange. And is he going to find anyone? Let's have a quick look at our map view.
Oh, they're both gone.
Behind. So
they've literally swapped around the spawns here. Karma has been heavily weakened.
Just going to bide his time. 34 seconds left on that bomb timer.
This has been good play from Fariko, the way that the two have worked together. Let's get on board with Karma, who's 1 versus 2. Does manage to take down Rich. What is going to happen here? He is getting shot. Flux manages to make that kill. And 6-4, they take that search and destroy there. I called that, Ben. Said TCM were going to win this cargo search and destroy.
You are some sort of guru. I will give you that. That was a good call from you. So, in terms of the next map we're going to see is going to be some CTF on standoff. Now, Impact just looks so good.
On CTF cargo.
They just look so good at CTF just as a whole. Their setups are immaculate. We saw, me and Ainsley yesterday saw one of the most amazing flight. I'm not sure if you've been told about this. Have you been told?
No. Go on, aware me, my friend.
My God. Let me